This episode is brought to you by Elevate OS, the only all-in-one community operating system. Elevate OS transforms property management, combining resident engagement, reservations, rent payments, maintenance, and concierge services into a single super app. It also uniquely integrates access control, intercoms, package lockers, and thermostats, eliminating app fatigue and redefining modern apartment living. Visit elevateos.com/MMN for a free demo and see how they can help you level up your operations. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Collective. Today I wanted to talk about some retcon responses or retorts to the things that I see as hot takes coming out of the conference. One of the very first hot takes comes from Andrew Bowen. Andrew's fantastic. What a great guy. And the hot take that he put out there was that AI is not replacing jobs, it's enhancing roles. And he went on to quote somebody who said AI isn't coming for your job. The person who knows how to use it is, which is a quote that's been out there for some bit of time now. I don't think that's necessarily attributed to that person, but in fact, I know it's not, but it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. The hot take here really is, I think there is an illusion out there that AI is not going to impact headcount. And we like to make ourselves feel better by suggesting that AI is going to enhance humans and that humans who use AI are going to come after the people who are really going to displace the people who don't use AI or don't understand it or don't learn how to use it. And I just think that's flatly false. I think it might be true in the near term. But over the long haul, it's flatly false. I think that first, we got to get a pure definition of what artificial intelligence is. And I would really encourage everybody to read this book, 1,000 Brains, A New Theory of Intelligence, which part 2, you can skip part 1, go to part 2, and really read through and understand artificial intelligence at a deeper level. And then come back and think about how artificial intelligence is going to impact the world as it relates to rote and routine work, which ultimately, if rote and routine work, which AI is very good at, things that have just standard paths, standard workflows that have standard paths and standard outcomes, you can automate all of that stuff using artificial intelligence. And when you do that, when you disappear all of the rote and routine work that people have been accustomed to doing, sitting in their office and doing data entry or moving paper around, digital paper around a system, at some point when all of that stuff goes away, it disappears, and it will. One could argue that you don't need the headcount that you have today. And to make up stuff just so that the humans continue to live on in that type of environment is, in my mind, doing a complete disservice to the investment itself. It's actually doing a disservice to the person who you're making up stuff to do. I think the higher and better thing to do is to upskill, reskill, and potentially help that person or those people make graceful exits into areas of opportunity in other businesses or internal to your organization, but not in a manufactured way. I think that's demoralizing in my opinion. I can't see for the life of me how the introduction of AI and automation in our property management companies doesn't displace people. It will. That, in combination with organizational design principles that are being applied right now, the disruption to the hierarchy itself, the traditional hierarchy of the way they govern a business, organizationally redesigning a business, some people call centralization, or I would put centralization in the bucket of organizational design. When you marry all these things together that are happening in multifamily concurrently, there's no way. It's to think that you're not going to reduce headcount in your organization is flippantly wrong. It's just wrong. And we should stop pretending that it's not going to happen, because it is. And what we should embrace is, how do we upskill, reskill, and help people make smooth transitions into other areas of opportunity? The stage is being set now, and you're not being impacted now. And that quote that was mentioned earlier is true now. But the rapid pace of change, the accelerating pace of change, is going to make all of that irrelevant pretty soon. So that's my retort to the hot take. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.